Now to my interview with the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Paul Ryan. We sat down at the Capitol, and I began by asking about his relationship with President Trump after some tension during the campaign.
We're such good bros. We hang out. Oh, he's so fun. They are fun. That's what one thing people don't know is Pence and Trump. Trump Dog is so funny and fun. He says the craziest stuff. He doesn't, you never know what he's gonna say. He just, I gotta make sure I'm not drinking a beverage around him because I'll do a classic spit take because he'll just get me. And I'm like, and it's all over that wife he bought.
But do they consult you not just on the routine things?
Oh yeah, but no, we talk about all kind. What do you mean? You know, yeah, we talk about, what other things do we talk about? All of it.
It's not a top priority, mass deportation, but obviously President-elect Trump thinks it is.
First of all, walls have been around since
Right.
the beginning. Castles, moat. We should build a moat. Oh, I just thought of that. It's so much cheaper. Why'd I just think of that? It should be a moat with snakes in it or fish. No one has to. They get bit. I just thought of that. A wall's expensive. Digging a trench, filling it with water, and buying some toothy fish is free almost. See, these are the kind of things, if Trump was here right now, I'd be communicating with him. He'd be very excited about my moat idea. Just thought of that.
So I'd like to ask you how you see yourself upholding the church's social teaching that has the idea that God is always on the side of the poor and dispossessed, as should we be.
And you don't take everything literally, like the Bible. That's one of my favorite books, by the way. I love the Bible. But when thou shalt stone, of course you don't literally stone someone if you're a Christian. You know, you'd probably shoot them with a gun. You know, I'm just saying words need to adapt to reality. And literally doesn't mean literally anymore. Hang out with 14-year-old girls. I literally died when Kevin talked to you. Did you? The word changed.
Your great mentor was the late New York Congressman Jack Kemp.
Yeah, I like that guy. He's great. I love that guy.
Described himself as a big tent Republican. A lot of people look at Donald Trump, they don't see a big tent.
He seems like more of a circus tent guy, meaning there's a lot going on in there, you know? Who needs a big tent when you can have an interesting tent? He's more, or a pup tent. He sports millet. What does big tent mean? I don't know what that means. I'm done, I give up. Big tent Republican? That's that, you mean like the sequel to Pee-wee, Big Adventure? Big Tent Pee-wee? I don't know what big tent means. And you can read in Section 6 of my Better Ways Agenda packet that the tariffs are in other countries. Other countries have tariffs. That's a good thing. If other countries do it, you know, the American consumer will just then have to pay a little more. So maybe you can't get those shoes you want, Timmy, you know? We're going to have to pay, as lower middle class people, pay a little more for products. But that's money going back in to the system. So in the end, it all balances out. It's just people are going to have to, you know, keep their wallets tight around Christmas. Just people like you and me. Not me, I'm rich. But people, I'm kidding.
A couple of questions about you in this position. Michael Gerson, conservative thinker, writer.
Yeah, I like that guy. He's great.
That's right. Admires you, has written positively about you for years. He wrote yesterday that with your acceptance of President Trump, he said you've embraced what he calls a Faustian bargain. With open eyes, he said, a chance to enact legislation important to you as long as you occasionally ignore your conscience.
Well, fuck that. That's a bunch of bullshit. He said, I thought I liked that guy. Dick. What? What was that jumble? That makes me sound terrible. What is it?
What came through to me and what Michael Gerson wrote was that he doesn't sense that you're standing up to this president on things that Michael Gerson thought you believed in.
Oh, You do it. I remember someone telling me what revenue neutral meant, but now I'm thinking of revenue reverse. I'm thinking of cars. But yeah, I know that sounds familiar, and so I know that that's what they told me it was. I'm not like a professor of numbers. I'm not a county tax assessor for the department of some city, you know. They have people that do that. And I talked to them and they were like, this is the one for you, for what you want. So I am still excited, because that's the thing that I know that I thought of. Neutral and new, permanent too. Slogan. I should just get hired to write slogans. Trump had to reuse one of Reagan's. Reagan said, "Make America Great Again." There was an old button, my mom had it tattooed on her.
Finally, the only thing that I am told that Paul Ryan of Wisconsin might like as much as tax cuts and the Republican Party is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I knew you'd do this to me.
So after the Sunday Super Bowl, do you now acknowledge...
You can't make me say it! You can't make me say it! I'm part owner of that team now.
Tom Brady, best NFL quarterback ever.
I wasn't going to say this throughout the whole interview, but next question.
But you're not ready to concede it.
Oh, I can't even do it. Oh, go Pack. Oh, God, I bleed cheese. Brady. Not my kind of patriot.
Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, thank you.